present himself to the court.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Hunter Renfrew. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Lets it go. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yes.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Carr now on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 39 yards there, a big one. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. That one broken up by David Long on the defensive end. Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Carr now to throw. Able to find Harris, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Throwing on 1st down. Carr. And he's got it. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On 1st down, Richard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs, 37 yards. And the Raiders. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game. Start your week by installing your game plan.
All right, gentlemen, we made way too many mistakes this week, okay? The coaching staff is going in.
Here we go, here we go. 70, 5. Here we go, set, 8, 3, get it. Ready! 60 yard. Big River, Big River. Come on, set. Let's go. Ready. Ready, ready.
All right, man, bring it in tight. Bring it in tight. All right, let me tell you something. Today was great. You guys went out there and executed flawlessly. You keep practicing like that, we are going to win a lot.
Yeah. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On first down, Aviles. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Wilson gives Oakland a veteran option at tight end. Remember, they had Jared Cook last year. He's now in New Orleans. But Wilson, 5 years in Seattle, then 1 in Detroit before the native of Windsor, Canada, signed with Oakland back in March. On 1st and 10, Aviles. He's going deep for Brown. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future.
And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He got 29 yards that time. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Aviles got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The first carry now for Doug Martin. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Well, this is caught by Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back to throw. Aviles. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. These two teams all tied after 1. From the gun on third down. Aviles. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing on first down. Aviles. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now the pass to Grant, and he's got it.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, Aviles. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard. From there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. First throw now for the backup Carr. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 23 yards, the final tally.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything. And catch the balls we just saw there.
Carr's throw taken in by Nelson. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Carr, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. You know, during these preseason games. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Carr. He'll have a first down past the 40. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. From just shy of midfield, Carr lets it go for Nelson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. J.J. Nelson ready for the... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st and 10, Carr. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go play action here on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 now. Carr. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard, 29. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On 2nd down now, Richard. Accelerating, and off he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries.